everyone, how's it going today? Chelsea here, and I'm excited to give you August's TBR. Now, of course, like I've said in every other TBR, these are very rough estimates of what I may read because I'm a mood reader very much so, and these are just some books that I probably will get to at some point, but I might not read them this month, but I will read at least a couple of them, definitely for sure. But let's see how close I can get to actually doing this TBR. First, I have The Secret Mother by Shalini Boland. Shalini Boland. I'm not sure how you say that name. Forgive me, Lord. It says her whole life is based on a lie. The Secret Mother. Tessa Markham returns home to find a child in her kitchen. He thinks she is his mother, but Tessa doesn't have any children. Not anymore. It is a story about a woman who I think has lost her child, and she receives a new child, and she's got to figure out like where the child's gone and everything. It's a very short, very short book. It's only 239 pages. I think I could get through this one fairly quickly. I don't know if it's going to be super like thrillery or if it's just going to be like a investigative kind of thing. I think it's going to be a thriller. It sounds like it's got a little bit of like danger in it. And originally it's like $13. I won it in a giveaway on Instagram. I can't remember who it was, but if I think of them, I'll put them in the description below if you want to check out their Instagram page. I enter a ton of giveaways, and it's just a way for me to get a bunch of free books, and that's mostly what I read here. Next, I have a very popular book by a popular author, Final Girls by Riley Sagar. I want to read one of Riley Sagar's books because I've heard so much about them. I got this for $2 at our local thrift store. It's a hardcover, brand new looking book. He's been blurbed by like Karen Slaughter, Lisa Gardner, and a bunch of other people, and I really love the thought of that. Like the thought of all these people that I enjoy reading, blurbing their books makes me think that they're pretty good. This one is about a college student named Quincy Carpenter who went on vacation with 5 friends and came back alone. They're the only survivor of a horror movie scale massacre. So she becomes a member of a club with similar survivors, and I think that's very interesting. It sounds really fun and spooky and scary and thrillering. And I can't wait to check this one out. It's been on my TBR for a long time, and I want to read it. I want to see what Riley Sagar is all about. I've heard so much hype about them. They just come out with a new book too that I've heard a lot of good things about, so I can't wait to read this one. It sounds like it's going to be a good time, and let me know what you think about it in the comments if you think I should read this one for sure. Next, I have Volume 7 of Inuyasha, the graphic novel Viz Big edition with 3 volumes inside. This one has volumes 19, 20, and 21 in them. I think this was on my last TBR that I showed you guys. I never got around to it, but I am going to get to it this month for sure. Love the series so far. It's fantastic. It's about a dog demon, half demon, who is cursed and has to do a thing and gets, betrayed. And there's this girl named Kagome who is helping him find a thing. And once they get all the pieces to the thing, they can supposedly defeat this really bad guy who has pretty much ruined the lives of everyone on this book cover. So it's like a big revenge story, and I am here for it. It is so good, and it's a fantastic anime that I watched as a kid, and the author is wonderful. So I can't wait to continue the series from here. Next, I have Volume 15 of Fruits Basket. Like I said in my wrap-up of July, I am continuing the series, rereading it. This is Volume 15 with Akito on the front, who is the head of the family, if you know anything about the series. There's the 12 members of the family zodiac. Each person turns into an animal based off of whatever year they were born in the Chinese zodiac. And Akito plays the God character. It's not really that big of a spoiler, I don't think. I think it's pretty obvious who they are. Akito plays the God character because it is a banquet with God and the animals. So Akito is a big character throughout the series. These books are very easy to fly through, so I typically get through 1 or 2 a month. Just when I don't feel like reading anything else, I can just power through one of these very quickly. I'm nearly finished, as you can see. I can't wait to continue the series from there. Also, I have Volume 16 here that I hope to get through as well because, like I said, they're very easy to read. And this one has Arisa Uetani on the front, who is one of Toru's best friends. And these both were written and illustrated by Natsuki Takuya. The new anime is fantastic. If you have not seen it, check it out on Funimation now. Not sponsored. I wish. But it's really good. the new series is so much better than the old one in my opinion, which I love the old one. But the new one is doing a much better job keeping true to the manga, and it's going to continue after the original anime stopped, which was volume 5. So I can't wait to see what they do with this series. And my last book for the month is Never Tell by Lisa Gardner. I have already started this. I've read like the first couple pages, not much at all. So I don't know much about it yet. It says on the back that a pregnant wife stands over her husband's dead body, smoking gun in hand. She claims she didn't kill him, but homicide detective D.D. Warren recognizes her immediately. Evie Carter, investigated years before in the shooting death of her own father. How many accidents can one woman have? So I have already read a Lisa Gardner book before in the past, and I really enjoyed it. It's a crime, not true crime, but it is just a crime detective mystery novel kind of thing. Lisa Gardner writes a lot of those, and D.D. Warren is a very popular character within her series. She uses that character a lot. I did not like her in the first book that I read with her. She's kind of a douche cop, but I still like the storytelling of Lisa Gardner and the character building that she does with the actual people involved in the crime, not so much the detective. I don't dig D.D. Warren so far. Maybe I'll change my mind in this book. I'm not sure, but I do. I really am excited for the character building that will probably occur in this book. This is one of her newest books. It might be the newest book. I'm not sure. I got it at a thrift store for like 75 cents. And it was published in 2019 this year. So it's a hardcover, brand new book. I'm very excited to get through it. I am also starting a new vlogging series on this channel where I'm going to, probably not every book that I read, it really depends. I guess it just depends on if I feel like doing it for that book. But I want to document my reading of an entire book from start to finish, even if it takes a whole month for me to read that entire book. Because I've read so many books and I'll talk to my husband and I'm like, oh, I love this book. And I'm like that far in. And then I'll read to here and I'm like, this book sucks. Like my opinion changes so rapidly. And then I'll get to here and I'm like, oh my God, the best book ever. And then I'll get to here and I'm like, it's okay, I guess. And then I'll get to here and I'm like, 5 stars. You know, so my opinion changes so much while I'm reading a book. And I have so many thoughts and things to say about a book while I'm reading it. So I guess it would be a more interactive review of a book as I'm reading it, and just my experience and my feelings while I'm reading the thing, and to let you guys know, you know, the journey of reading a single book. And I think that would be really fun and interesting to listen to me. So I'm going to do that with this one starting off, just to see what I think about it. So look forward to that. I've already started filming it yesterday. But anyways, guys, thank you so much for watching this video. Please give it a big thumbs up if you enjoyed, and I hope that if you did enjoy this video, you will subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, because I put up new videos every single week if I'm not sick. And I also put up vlogs and other fun things. I think we did a movie review the other day. My husband reviews books now. He is going to intermittently let me interview him for his books that he's read and upload them here, because he reads at a slower pace than I do. He only reads before bed every night. So he's reading Ready Player One right now. So I can't wait to give you his review on that book. I hope you have a fantastic day. I'll see you in the next video, guys. Bye.